Brought to you by 1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet.
Hi, I'm Mike from 1AAuto. I hope this how-to video helps you out. And next time you need parts for your vehicle, think of 1AAuto.com. Thanks.
In this video, we do our best to show you how to remove and reinstall a front bumper cover on this 2000 Nissan Altima. I say do our best because on this car, somebody has probably gotten into a couple of small accidents and it's been removed and replaced, and basically it's only held on by 2 bolts, and we ended up putting it back together and holding on by 4 bolts, which is better. We show you where the fasteners are, but unfortunately on this vehicle the fasteners are probably not representative of what is on an original car. So use this as a guide, but it's not going to be perfect.
Start out by opening up the hood, and there'll be some fasteners back in here. And you can see this car has been apart a couple times, obviously, and a lot of stuff's been lost. But most likely these are a style of fastener that's plastic. You pull up the middle and then pull the fastener out. The other possibility is that there's clips with bolts here. Okay, but you want to remove these 3 fasteners. There may also be a fastener here as well. Okay, now underneath there'll be a series of fasteners. On this vehicle they're Phillips screws, but I really don't think that that's correct. It's probably 10mm bolts, and yeah, I can actually see that this thing is, they're not even holding on to anything. But you would want to remove probably 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Again, these aren't even holding on to everything because everything's so broken on this vehicle. 6, 7, and 8. Okay, and then after you've gotten those done, looks like about the only thing holding the front bumper cover on this vehicle is these 2 bolts. There's a bolt here on this side, looks like about a 10mm. Again, not sure if that's correct, but it looks correct. So there's a bolt there, 10mm, and then over on the other side, and you can see again, this car is seen a rough life because there's no inner fender here. There's also a bolt here that's 10mm, so I'll remove those.
And I'll fast forward it here as I'll use a 1/4-inch drive, ratchet, an extension, and a 10mm socket, and remove those bolts. Okay, and obviously I have the car up on a lift, not totally necessary, just makes it a lot easier to film and makes it a little easier to get it apart. But then lift the bumper cover up and off, and you kind of have to tilt it up and forward. That's just a piece of styrofoam that fell out. You'll reinstall that later. Okay, so what I've done is I put some clips on here. Most likely what these things had was actually plastic pins that went down and locked in, but I don't have any of those available, so what I did is I put some clips on that then you can bolt. They have a nut on the other side and you can bolt a bolt into them, and that's what I'll use to hold this on. There was nothing holding on before, so that'll be a lot better than it was. Okay, so I've put the styrofoam back on, used some painter's tape to hold it in place. Put the bumper cover into place, and then you have to get the grill. There's little ears on the sides of the grill that has to go under the headlights. And what you actually do, there's metal brackets. Just bend those metal brackets down, and then get the grill in behind, and then you can pull the metal brackets back up. And then from there on out, start in the 2 bolts behind the grill, and then the 2 bolts that are on each side, and then use your tools, your socket and ratchet, to tighten those up. Okay, make sure that you push your inner fender back in, and then on our vehicle none of these fasteners make any difference, but make sure you put all the fasteners back in the bottom that you took out. We hope this helps you out. Brought to you by www.1AAuto.com, your source for quality replacement parts and the best service on the internet. Please feel free to call us toll-free 888-844-3393. We're the company that's here for you on the internet and in person.